showtime.
Hey, Amir, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you. Bye. Peace.
Hello.
Hello.
Sharon, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
Happy Monday to you.
How are you doing?
I am shot out of a cannon tonight. I'm not going to lie about it. I feel tremendous tonight. I'm super excited. It's Monday. We're here. There's people here. We're here with our peeps, the folks that we love, people that are watching us on YouTube, people that follow us on the Facebook group. It just warms. It warms the subcockles of my heart, if I could say
I
that.
knew you were going to say that.
Did you know did anyone else know I was going to say subcockles? Come on, some of you do. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's Monday night. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Let's see what the people are saying. Can they see us? Can they hear us? Sue O'Connor says, love Maxwell. Mercy Rodriguez, hello. How you doing today, Mercy? Love it to see you out there. Mercy, I see your comment right there, so you're good to go. Kathy Soltz, Michelangelo Giovanni, Kelly Ronaldo, Timothy Walters, Rhonda Carney, Tony Jackson, The Z Show, Cruise Fun, Gina and Matt Bird. Gina says, love the shirt, Jamie. Yeah, I like it dirty. It's martinis I'm talking about, guys. Martinis. McKinley Maria Rodriguez, hello. Tony G, Gary Well, Dina Hoover, what's up? Karen Griswold, hello. Charles Hahn, Aaron and Todd, Desiree Hall, thank you for the super chat earlier. So nice of you. Larry Thomas says, hello, Sharon, Jamie, and Team SAST Cruise Crew. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Let's keep cruising. You know, I'm starting to think that Larry he's got that message is just, he just clicks it and boom, it shoots it out to the world. That's his motto. Let's keep cruising. Unbelievable.
Thank you,
Larry. Linda Bradshaw, the Texan girl, Jay, what is up? Leanne Francisconi. Leanne, you made it. You made it home. I can't believe it.
It
Unbelievable.
sounded like they had a wild trip getting back on their flight.
If anybody wants to know the nightmares of flying right now, contact Leanne Francisconi. She can tell you all about it. 14-hour plus day, flying home into a different airport than you were originally supposed to. Your vehicle's at one airport waiting for you. She flies into another. Unbelievable. But she made it home. Nautical Nurse Nancy is out there. What's up? Nancy is back in Wisconsin now tonight. Last week she went live and she was in Florida. She is, I can't keep track of her. Can you?
She's all over the place.
1 week she's on a cruise with Sarah from the Q's Cruisers. Then she's in Florida. Then she's in Wisconsin. We can't hold her down. She's all over the place. Yes, 14 hours to get home. We did have a 3-hour nonstop that was canceled 1 hour before boarding. Oh man, how pissed off were you? I can't even believe it. Mary Barkley, thank you so much for the super chat. You're fantastic. We love you. We love you. I'm guessing you can hear us. You can see us. Nancy said, I can't keep track of me. Nobody can keep track of you, girl. You're all over the place. Thank you, Kenneth Oakes, for sharing the live stream on Facebook and YouTube community tab. Very nice of you. Aspen ATC, no issues flying home on American 3-hour Miami to Newark. That's not about, because usually Leanne does pretty good with that east, that's south to east, or south to north, north to south flight on the East Coast, but boy, they ran into a jam.
Yeah, I know. We were looking at, probably for the last week, we have been frantically looking at flights for our upcoming trips, and we actually booked 3 different flights over the weekend. And so our fingers are crossed that they're good to go. I don't know. They're all nonstop flights. We didn't want any
fingers, toes, everything.
Connecting flights. So
everything is crossed.
We'll see. We went with early morning, late night, red eyes, and ones that fly every day regularly. So
that's right.
So we'll see how
we're crossing everything. If you were a guy, we could cross streams. That's how crossed we would be. Let's see. People are saying they're dreading their upcoming flights. Nancy said that. Someone else said that. Crazy Cat Traveler, I'm seriously getting stressed about my flight to Miami in November. I don't arrive until 10:30. Is that 10:30 on cruise day? If that is, you will be stressed. You may want to find something, maybe a Valium or a Tylenol. PM, I don't know, something like that to take the edge off. Colin and Kyle defend us said happy Monday. What's going on?
Oh, speaking of flights, we did have a flight change though too. Besides booking our flight, I got notified that our flight to Miami before our celebration cruise was changed on us. So they changed us to a flight that came in later than we wanted. And now
I ain't gonna play.
one good thing, they changed us from a flight that did have a connection to a nonstop, but it got us in too late for what we wanted to do. So I called and got it changed. So now we're coming in early in the morning. We're doing a Ferret Eye coming in early in the morning. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. I don't know. But we did not have to pay anything to change it. And the price for that flight was a lot more than what we paid.
Shh, don't say that out loud.
Well,
Somebody will notice and start billing us.
That's one thing American does. If they change the flight on you, they will let you make one change to something that's more, I guess, accommodating for you, or no extra charge. Or that's my understanding. That's what's happened to us every time. So, I mean, I don't know. It could be different if someone calls. It might depend who you get, but that's happened to us probably 3 or 4 times, and we've never had an issue.
Is that a cruise tip? That's almost like a cruise tip.
I don't know.
That's a travel tip.
That's with American
tip.
Airlines.
All right.
You know, they're all a little different.
Very nice. Cruise Nuts, what's going on, Cruise Nuts? Nice to see you. Pam S., Mary Ellen Dillon, Greg S. is out there. Hello to everyone. There's a lot going on. First things first. Guys, one thing you're going to want to stick around for a little bit later in the show, if you're on the West Coast, and maybe if you're not on the West Coast, but really I think if you're on the West Coast, California area, guys, we are going to begin. We have someone, we'll talk more about it later, someone who has gifted a pair of tickets to us, to you, for us to give away. And we are going to be doing a quick little giveaway type of deal. We're going to have you contact us via email today. We're going to collect the names, and then we're going to draw a winner next Monday. And we have 2 tickets to see a band, a singing group called Pentatonics. Am I saying that right? Pentatonics. And that's going to be happening at the end of September at the Hollywood Bowl in California. And we're going to have 2 tickets to work on giving away to you guys, just totally at random. And thank you so much to Tony Glenane. Very, very nice of you. And we'll talk more about that later, but stick around later. We're going to be doing that. If you're a fan of that band, that music, that singing group, then you're going to want to stick around. Karen Griswold said they are amazing. Oh my God, I'll be in California, said my Sharina. Pentatonics is amazing. Daniel Fields pointing out that he lives near the Hollywood Bowl. Very nice. Heidi Lescombe says that they're really good. They're an a cappella group. There you go, Rhonda. That was probably the word I was looking for. Listen, I'm not going to lie. You're not going to get into my truck and necessarily hear them right out of the gate. But if you guys are into them, it's a great thing. And we thank Tony for being so generous. Linda Bradshaw saw them in Tulsa. People are saying that they're great. They are awesome, said Cindy Bridges. Wow, I had no idea. This is going to be a big deal, I think. This is going to be a big deal. All right, so we'll talk about that later. We'll come around to it. I don't know. We were talking about what's new in cruising, and we started talking about it last week. But it is the, guys, protocols. Protocols they are blowing up. They're changing. Sharon, you want to cover it really quick? As of the first week of September? Yeah. Really, just everywhere, everybody is making changes.
Basically, on some of the major cruise lines, they are gotten rid of the vaccine mandate. So pretty much anyone can cruise now. Now, there are a few cruise lines that have not done that yet, but so obviously check with your cruise line. And it all starts on different dates. It's all kind of around the first week of September, but each cruise line has slightly different dates. So just if you have a cruise booked sometime in September, check on that. Go right to the website and click on the protocols for that cruise line and see. And I know there's a lot of people that are not vaccinated that have been waiting to cruise, and I know they're super excited right now that they can start booking cruises. And I know I've had a few people and they're ready to cruise right now, September, October, they're ready to go because
yes, they are jacked up and ready to roll. Yeah, there are still some rules and regulations to follow. There are some destinations that are going to still require certain things. Canada, Grand Cayman, Bermuda. Am I repeating? Did you just say that? I don't know if you mentioned that. But and certain lengths of cruises, some of them that are over 16 days may require something additional. I saw that on Carnival. But everyone is opening up. If you're vaxxed, you don't even have to test almost in all cases. If you're unvaxxed, all you have to do is test. the unvaccinated folks will still have a little bit of that stress for the meantime, but who knows? Maybe, knock on wood, 6 months from now,
And if you have a
things will just
cruise
be
to
rolling.
Europe, check as well, because there's a few different restrictions for different areas in Europe
Yes.
you're going to.
Diana Staten said, my brother Bill Staten suggested I watch you guys going on my first cruise next April. That is fantastic. Hold on, Diana, are you?
Oh, Bill, yeah.
Diana, are you talking about these guys right here? Guys, if you're not dressed like this for a formal night or for dinner on your cruise, then why are you even cruising? That's what I'm saying. The Statons right here, I pulled this picture off Facebook. They dressed, this is just their apparel. It's not fancy night. It's not Monopoly night. It's not Thomas the Train night. Bill reminds me of the conductor from Thomas the Train. I don't know if anybody has any idea what I'm talking about. But they look amazing. Bill and Michelle look fantastic. And so there you have it. If you're not dressed like that, then you're missing out. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. I can't say anymore. So that's fantastic. Those guys are on the Vista with one of our new favorite cruise directors, Savannah. Mm-hmm. She was hashtag the bomb.
Yeah, they look like they're having so much fun.
Yes. People are saying, yep, I'm fully vaxxed and got my booster shot, said McKinley Maria Rodriguez. Dina Hoover, can't wait till my cruise in October. No pre-cruise testing. I know that's going to be very cool going into New York now. Our next cruise is on the Prima.
I thought something Charles Cole said. Hi, anything, what's up? Wait. Oh, hi, anything on what's up with Ensenada?
Oh, my God.
Well, actually, I heard today that from someone that's on a cruise that went down there, they missed their ports this weekend on the Carnival Radiance. I think Navigator of the Seas as well. Didn't stop there. They got something going on with the cartel getting close. And so they just decided not to stop.
Yes.
So we'll see how long that lasts. I don't know.
Listen, you know when you go to Mexico, there's a lot of stuff that goes on down there. And usually it stays a little bit outside of the port towns because they appreciate and they know that there's money being brought in from travelers, vacationers, right? You go to Cabo, you feel pretty good and safe in the area. Jose del Cabo down the road is fantastic too. Puerto Vallarta, you're in the area. Even Mazatlan can be a little bit tricky, but if you're in the Golden Zone and you're in the tourist area, you're usually pretty good. Ensenada, things are just getting a little closer. There's fires in the streets. There's some violence there that's getting a little too close for comfort. And most of the cruise lines are there during the day. And really, many of these things happen at night, but it's just a risk that they're not ready to take.
Yeah, I mean, they're just trying to keep people safe. So, hey, don't get upset. In my opinion, you're not missing much not stopping at Ensenada.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
if it's like your first cruise and you're really looking forward to a port, I mean, I can see it.
Listen, the deal with Ensenada is I can eat almost anything without issue, and I got knocked on my butt by a couple street tacos, and that's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it right there. Dave and Brandon's Excursions, what's going on, guys? Love to see it. Their next cruise is September, but it's going to Canada, so they still have to test. No biggie. Yeah. Our next cruise, we won't need to at least. So there you go. See, that's what I love about those guys. Positive. That's all
probably
they can do.
like the New England Canada cruise, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. David Brady, that's one cruise that I am looking forward to going on.
That's right. Do you have to be boosted to be considered vaccinated? Kelly, no, you don't. The booster is just an option for you.
Boost.
It's just a boost. You don't need the boost.
Yeah.
You don't need the boost. We can get a booze boost. That's what we can do. Susie Cooper, hello. Nice to see you. Allie D is here. Daniel Fields has had good experiences in Ensenada. I love how Daniel puts the arrow, so we know that he's talking about himself, as if we just we were talking about someone else. I know you and Nancy have had great times there, and we had a couple of good times.
We've had fun there, but it's just to me, it's one of those ports I can take or leave, just stay on the ship and have fun,
But if you're short, you need a booster seat. Great point, Daniel. I appreciate that. Lucy, if you could stop jumping around under there and making the whole thing shake, guys. In honor of the shirt that I'm wearing, I couldn't not have a dirty martini. So I just want to say cheers to everybody out there. And you know what? How about a big thank you to the folks in the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew, the Facebook group. We just hit 6,000 folks, members recently. That is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And cheers to you guys. Thanks so much for being a part of our life, of our little section of the cruising community. And it means a lot to us. Timothy Walters, no, it's not enchiladas. It's Ensenada. It's two totally different things, dude. I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't clear about it. It's Ensenada, not enchilada. You keep on enjoying the Timothy said, I've had good experiences with enchiladas. Oh my God, unbelievable. Lindy Lou is here. What's going on? Joy is in the house. Sugar is here. What's up? Charles Cole, you're welcome. I don't know what he's saying thank you for, but I just want you to know you are welcome. Party on the Sea is here as well. So that's a lot of stuff. So great news for cruisers. The ships are opening up. The doors are open. Vaccinated, unvaccinated. Easier to get on the ships now. That's just fantastic.
Yeah, and I think now is when the prices are going to slowly start to climb and climb up there once everyone, they know that they're good to go.
Yes. Bareboat cruising, no, not empanada either. That's another tasty treat. You and Timothy Walters can enjoy your empanadas and your enchiladas. Meanwhile, Daniel Fields will be an ensenada. A lot of different odas going on there, guys. The question was asked, the Z-Show Cruise Fund. Let me tell you something. This is 2.5 ounces of Kettle One vodka. There are 3 delicious stuffed olives here, blue cheese stuffed olives, and a little bit of the juice from the olives is in there to make it a little bit dirty. Guys, let me tell you something. Low calorie, 0 carbs, barely a carb in the olive as well. It's a tasty treat, and it's fairly healthy for what I'm trying to do here and dropping some pounds. And that's going pretty well. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be putting out a weight loss video sometime soon to talk about how to lose weight.
Like how many pounds?
I've lost about 25 pounds here in the last 2.5 months, and I'm feeling very, very good about it. And I am excited to have more energy, to be able to walk a little more on excursions, maybe to dance the night away with my girl right here.
I'm going to hold you to that.
And do some fun stuff like that. So there you have it. Tracy Delibero says, hello, everyone. Do you know if they still have the platinum parties?
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. There's some limit. You may find some limitation and stuff. The last cruise we went on, they had it at 11:30 in the morning, so we blew it off.
I think that was because it was a shorter cruise, but
yes,
they're not like what they used to be. They don't play the games and things like that anymore. But you go in, they do give you drinks. You get free drinks, and you know, they play the little movie and that kind of thing. I don't think we've had appetizers yet either. You know, they used to come around with little snacks.
We haven't had the appetizers. The games have been minimized a little bit.
They're not minimized. They're not happening.
They're minimized as in
they're not.
They gone.
Yeah,
they gone.
So that was my favorite part, playing the games. You know,
that's because you always won. That's why you got all those plaques.
I like to play games.
Mel Stowe, thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats on 6K Facebook group subscribers. Happy to be one of those 6K. We are happy as well.
Mel.
Let me tell you something. I'll get off the topic, but I just want to be a little sentimental if I can. But first, let me just sip this and get in the mood.
Michael Antogiovanni says, how to drink and lose weight. Well, you're on a special diet, actually, as well.
I was on my own diet for a little bit, and now I'm on a little something special. And I'll talk more about that.
Diet, and then you are on another diet now, and you're losing weight.
So listen, I was talking to Sharon, and she's like, "Oh, you're such a sentimental fool." But we were talking about the Facebook group and the YouTube channel, and just how much it means to us, and one of the things that I think is the coolest, and you may or may not agree, and I might be rambling on here like I do all the time, but one of the coolest things I find is not only the relationships that we've created, because we've created a lot of relationships with people, and I would dare say equal to or more than any other YouTube channel out there, that we have gotten to meet, hang out with, and make friends with people out there. And a lot of you guys here in the chat, we've literally met you, hung out with you, and spent time with you. And that just means a lot to us. And also maybe even, I don't know, not more important, but equally important, is how many of you have met others of you and created relationships and friendships and talk now and see each other and get in the chat and just interact like you know each other and stuff like that. It's funny how we can watch some live streams and everything in the live stream is just a question for the people talking, and that's awesome, and we love that kind of stuff. And then we look through our live stream, and so many of you guys are just talking to each other, like, hey, what's up? Hey, I saw your post. Hey, sorry to hear that. Oh, can't wait to see you. Hey, what's going on? And that stuff is so freaking cool. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for all that. And I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
I had
Just wanted to
someone
say
ask
that.
me the other day worried about going solo on a group cruise, and I said, told them, don't worry. I mean, you're going to meet a lot of people. You're probably going to meet some great friends for life, and that's what a lot of our group cruises have been. A lot of people making
for sure.
friends.
Great question, Kathy Neff. How do we reserve Paradise Beach for the Vloggers Cruise with you guys? There are still a few spots left.
There's a link in. I'm assuming you're in the group, the Facebook group, the Vlogger Facebook group. If you are, there's a link in there. It's up in the announcements part, and just click on it where it says Paradise Beach, and it will take you right there to a link to book it. I checked with them last week, and we had 490 spots taken, and I think we had 80 left or 90 left. 80, I forgot. I posted in the group. I think there are 80 or 90 left spot, or 60, maybe 60. Anyways, there's a few spots left, but 490 were gone already. So,
Are you
we got
freaking kidding me?
We got a lot of people to hang out with.
500 people from the Vlogger Cruise will be. Sharon did the. Listen, I'm going to pump you up right now really quick, and I don't care what anybody says. Sue me for it. Sharon did some legwork. She made the arrangements for the Vlogger Cruise to be able to go to Paradise Beach Club for the day. They set aside the entire beach club just for folks that are on the Vlogger Cruise in January. Sharon set up the link for people to book, and there's 500 booked with maybe 60, 75-ish reservations left to be made to fill the place to maximum capacity. That is freaking unbelievable.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be
that's fantastic.
So much fun. So it's going to be great because everyone there, we're going to know they're there with that group. So it's like we're going to feel like we know everyone there.
That's
so
right.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hani, thank you for the super chat. Hani says, Sharon, thanks for taking good care of the person that he sent over. That's fantastic.
You're welcome, Hani.
The chat.
Thank you, Hani.
Hani, unfortunately, we just ended 2 weeks ago the $1,000 referral bonus we were giving to folks from Sharonatsea Travel. That I'm sorry you missed that, but we'll be giving away a complimentary coconut, and we'll be shipping that out to you very soon for your referral bonus. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. Tess Almond is having issues with YouTube. Come on, Tess, get there. We need you here, girl. I was wondering where she was.
I saw something up there earlier. We kind of passed by it. I think it was Kelly Ronaldo said Chris needs a shirt like this.
We can do that. We are slackers.
I know.
We need to get on and get
that
some
one,
of the bill.
and your Off the Chisel shirts. We've been meaning to put them on the Teespring under the YouTube channel, and we just have not gotten to it yet. We will. We've got to get that done. Jamie, I'm giving that project to you.
Maybe we're not trying hard enough to make money here, are we? That's what it all boils down to. We'll try to do better next time. I'm sorry about that. I am sorry about that. We will do better next time. Let's see. What else? Larry Thomas, remind me.
Said I thought 60. Yeah, I think it is 60 left because the place they said holds 550 and we had 490. I think Kelly's right. I think it's 60.
Of course she's right. You know why? Because she is the twin sister.
That's right.
Sharonatsea Travel twin sister.
Yep, she's my
if
twin
you're
sister.
ever on a cruise and Sharon and Kelly are there, literally 3 to 4 times someone will come up to Kelly and say, "Oh my God, are you Sharon from Sharonatsea Travel?" And she'll usually turn around, take a swig of her beer, and go, "You're damn right I am." Shocking. If you respond. Bonnaby's Vacation is booked in there. It's going to be good. Yes, Aspen, that is in Cozumel, Paradise Beach Club. It's one of all the beach clubs, and it's just a great, great spot.
Yeah. It's
Kevin Brubaker, you can wear your Speedo at Paradise Beach Club. And as a matter of fact, if you don't, I'm going to be personally disappointed. So please bring that Speedo and let's make it happen, my friend. No worries about that. Let me try to catch up a little bit. Hani says he loves coconuts. Damn,
okay.
now we're on the hook for a coconut for him.
You're gonna watch it. Jamie's gonna send you a coconut.
I'll send you a jar of cocoa and never mind. Question: Are you guys going on the new Norwegian ship that'll be in Galveston? The Z Show Cruise Fund wants to know. Yes, I think we can say that. Can we say that?
With the Prima? Yeah.
The Prima.
Yeah. We'll be on it in New York and in Galveston. So how's that?
2 for the
We're gonna
price of
be on
one.
it twice in October.
Yes, we are. The first time we're going to be on it is on a very intimate, small group cruise that we have going on with maybe about 8 cabin. I mean, it's small. It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be so much fun.
And so yes, everyone who's going, I think we've cruised with before. It's going to be fantastic. And then at the end of the month, I believe that we are going. So that's out of New York, right? So we're doing that. And then the end of the month is they're going to be rolling into Galveston. And I believe that I'm not sure if my table assignment's ready, but I think I requested to sit right next to Kelly Clarkson. So I'm not sure if she's going to be, if she'll be gone or not.
I'm sure she can hardly wait for you.
Yeah. Because since she's been gone, she can finally breathe for the first time. I don't know if you know that, but that's the truth about her. And I can't wait to meet her and get a picture with her. I'm just gonna walk by her, snap a quick selfie, and then make a big story about how I met her and how we talked for hours. We hit it off like we'd known each other our whole life. Do we have any group things planned for the celebration cruise? I don't remember. Been so focused on the vlogger extravaganza cruise excursions. Yeah, we do.
Celebration.
On the celebration group cruise?
Yeah, this Thanksgiving week. Group things.
Yes, group things.
I can see who posted. Oh, Bonnie V, you're on that. I can see who posted.
Bonnie V's like, what's up with the yes?
I thought she meant
that cruise will be off the chisel. Yes, we're gonna have some group stuff. We've got is there a turkey trot we're doing or something like that?
Yeah,
a turkey trot bar crawl, something like that's happening.
And there's gonna be a few other things. I posted a few things in the group already, and then we're also gonna do something in one of the ports that anyone's welcome to come along on. It's probably going to be Nassau. I think that's what things are looking towards right now. I'm still trying to get it planned, so
yes, there's a lot of planning going on.
I got a lot of things on my list.
Hello, Jamie. Well, you know what, Sharon, you have a lot of things on your to-do list. The only thing I have on
this
my to-do list is this big, and on my to-do list is this. I got to get ready for Johnny and Jimmy's Coop and Crew meetup, September 2022 in Vegas, baby. John from the Chip Show and myself, come hang out with us Saturday 9/17 at the Beer House. Sunday 9/18, we're going to Tom's Urban for football all day long. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to have a blast. Maybe there won't even be a break. Maybe we'll just party all night from the Beer House to Tom's Urban. I'm not sure how that works. I'm getting older, so we'll see. But that's going to be amazing. So if you're in one of our groups, the Ship Show or sharonatsea Cruise Crew group, look for the post. And if you can make it to Vegas to hang out on one of those 2 days, let us know. Tom's Urban is a day where I have to call ahead and try to reserve an area. We've gotten the same area twice. It's worked great the past 2 years. This is our third annual trip. The first time was with the wives, but they couldn't make it last year.
And
they couldn't make it this year.
Too many things to share. In fact, I'll be going with Matthew for senior pictures that weekend.
No, I mean that's
a lot of
guys. I know a lot of you can relate with me, but the last thing that I ever want to do is go to Vegas with friends without my wife. That's the last thing I would ever want to do. That's the worst thing in the world to ever happen. The worst. It's terrible.
That's okay. I'll be laughing at you when
you and Nancy are on the Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
No, I was going to say when you have to drive home yourself after Vegas.
Yeah, that'll be a rough drive. That'll be a rough drive, that's for sure. That'll be a rough drive. Okay, let me jump back into the Daniel Fields wants an off the chisel shirt. I know we have to get those shirts going.
All right.
Yes. Do we know that
Jamie's going to commit to that this week?
Oh, do you know the carnival policy for bringing wine in European ports? From Bill W. Hi, Bill W. How you doing today? I don't know. Do you know that off the top of your head?
I mean, from bringing it back on board?
No, I think to bring wine like on the cruise is what I'm going to interpret that.
Oh, I think with Carnival it's the same as here, but I'm not sure about all the cruise lines. But I believe it's the same.
Yes. I mean, because currently, right, each adult in the room can bring a bottle of wine, I think, or like 6 cans of beer, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Did they stop the beer? It's just wine now?
That's all, I forget what cruise line that used to do the beer, but...
Nobody? It's just wine now?
It's always been wine for a long time. I think
I've never brought beer, so I'm not sure.
I want to say there's a cruise line that you could bring a 6-pack of beer, and for some reason I want to say it was like Disney or something.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
People are rolling. Tesla Mont wants a dirty shirt and a V-neck. Kelly Madison says, I hope the shirt comes in a women's style.
All
Hey,
right.
these guys are loving this.
Oh,
I like it, dirty. Dang, you guys are the bomb. Can't wait
right.
to get on the Prima. Lori, Craig, we can't wait to see you guys on the Prima. That is going to be fantastic. I know we're trying to put some plans together for the day before. So here's a funny story, just really quick, okay? It'll bore Sharon, and half of you guys will fall asleep. But Matthew and I...
It's football.
Matthew and I spent the afternoon talking a little bit about the football season and where all these games fall into play on our cruises, right? So we talk about all this stuff ahead of time. For instance, the day before we get on the Prima is a football game. Chargers play the Browns, for all you Browns fans. So Matthew and I are like, okay, well, we're going to be in New York that day sightseeing, but we have to make sure we get to a sports bar to watch the football game somewhere in New York City. That'll be freaking cool. Pizza, beers, New York City, football. I don't know if any of the folks that are going to be, who knows, we might run into some of the people on the cruise. Who knows if they want to be there or not. Anyone's welcome to go that's around who's going to be on the cruise with us. But we got that going on. Then we're talking about the Carnival Celebration Cruise, and it's going to be a back-to-back. So we have a game going on the day before the cruise is a game. Then on the Sunday, which is the back-to-back day where we get on, get off again, or off and on. So we're planning all these things out. But that first thing was the New York plan, and we got to watch football in New York City. After we sightsee. Maybe just drive around the city one time.
Sightseeing comes first, and the cruise comes first.
We saw a lot of sights last time. I'm just saying.
Football has to take a back seat.
Don Ash Sr. Has anyone made shirts for the vlogger cruise? Don. What can you say?
We're working on it. Someone is working. Well, actually, we should have them out pretty soon. Hopefully, the logo is ready. Well, I'll just say, John from the Ship Show is making a logo for those shirts, so it should be.
We think it's gonna fly,
and then we'll all get together and we will plan how we're gonna put them out there so people can get them.
That's correct. That is correct. It's challenging because there's 4 people all working hand in hand on the vlogger cruise, and we're not just all sitting at home all the time. So everyone is out and about and moving and shaking, and Tony and Jenny, and Elisa, and Jason, Josh Holcomb. Everybody's just is just busy doing stuff. Josh is planning a wedding, for crying out loud. Jason and Elisa have so much going on. She's going through a challenging time with what they're doing, and now they're cruising and traveling. Tony and Jenny just had an awesome group cruise in Alaska off the West Coast, and now they're on another cruise right now, probably just kind of shutting down and relaxing post group cruise, which is awesome.
That's nice. Yeah.
So those guys ought to be kind of getting back in here in the next week or so, and then everything can kind of be finalized. And I know a lot of people have been anxious about it, but when things start happening, things are going to happen fast. We already have Roatan is planned, Cozumel is planned, looking for something to do where there can be maybe some sort of a Q&A, meet everybody at one time in a theater or something, waiting on word back from that. So we'll see what plans out and how everything falls together. And I know as far as we go, it's a fun group cruise, and we look forward to meeting people, and we look forward to you guys meeting each other and making friends within the community. And if you're a vlogger, share the word that you're a vlogger on the cruise. Talk to everyone, share your info, get your exposure, network a little bit, whatever you want to do. And we'll be out and about. We'll be easy to find and easy to see. And easy to talk to.
Yeah,
So
we're just going to hang out with everyone.
What I'm trying to tell you. We'll be very easy.
Enjoy the company.
And some folks out there can probably back that up. How easy we are. That's for dang sure. Me and my sisters and girlfriends were on a luxury private cruise around the Hawaiian Islands, and it was awesome. McKinley Maria Rodriguez, 18. That sounds fantastic.
I see. That's Carla asking Nancy and I if we have something planned for Cozumel on the girls' cruise. We're working on that too. So Nancy and I will get together here very shortly and get something posted for you guys.
Yes.
Right, Nancy?
Well, because women, they're so impatient. They need to know now. That kind of thing. You know how the ladies are. So that Prima standalone in design. I can't wait to get on that ship in 2024, maybe 2023. Party on the Sea, you'll do it, and it'll be fantastic. Are you sure you requested this next to Kelly Clarkson's son? No, not Kelly Clarkson's son. Kelly Clarkson's. Oh no, maybe I requested to sit next to her son. I hope not. I don't want to sit next to her. Does she have a son? I don't even know.
I don't think her son will be there.
Scott McNeil, it just got back from that Alaska cruise. He was on the group cruise. He said Alaska is off the chisel and it's fantastic.
It is. I cannot wait to go back next summer.
We did it before, but we haven't done it with a large group, and it's going to be a large group when we go with the
It's
ship.
funny, last time we went, we had a small group, but it wasn't a group cruise. We went with family and friends of family, so it was kind of like a group before. It was before we were, I don't know if we were vlogging then. Were we vlogging then? I don't know.
We were vlogging a little bit, but barely.
But
you can't even call that vlogging.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
But yeah, Alaska's beautiful. I cannot.
Pam Hubbard-Zumian says, I can't wait to see what the shirts look like for the girls' cruise.
Ooh.
I can tell you what they're going to look like. There's going to be 2 pasties. One's going to say Nautical Nurse Nancy. One's going to say Sharon at Sea Travel, and maybe some New Orleans style beads, and that's all it is. It's going to be it's going to be hot fire. Trust me. Trust me.
We'll have something fun, won't we, Nancy?
Amy said, hold on, I don't want to lose this comment. Amy Stapleton said, the Excalibur Hotel is awesome. I hope so, because I will be honest with you. I will be at the Excalibur, and I heard that, it's been known as MGM's lowest level hotel. But, you know what? I don't care. We're going to have fun and party, so whatever. Daniel Fields said, Tom's Urban had a new manager when we were there a month ago. Oh, well, if they did, I'll have to call him and say, what's up? This is Jamie, and here's what's going to be happening. We're going to be having a good time. Let's see. What else do we have? Nancy said it's going to be girly to Pam Hubbard-Zumian in the church. She said it's going to be girly.
It is. It's going to be very girly.
Karen Griswold said, I'll be flipping over a new decade that weekend. Oh, I love a decade birthday. What's the link for the Celebration Group Cruise? Sue, remind us with later on that, and we'll get you the direct link to the group. I will tell you that we keep these links to the group cruises very close to the vest. It's not for public consumption, guys. We screen everyone who tries it. If I could tell you how many people have tried to join the vlogger group or other group cruise groups that are not in the group, you would fall on the floor. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I try to
it's a full-time job.
The links to everyone after they're booked, and but sometimes we don't always notice if everyone joins, and then time goes by. But Sue, I will email you the link tonight.
There you go. Cameron Hawkins, what's up, dude? Cheers. I got my dirty martini just like you did. Thank you for posting that. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Really creative travel. Blaine, good to see you. I can't wait for Blaine to get his free cruise.
Yeah.
That's going to be fantastic. I hope, Blaine, would it be okay if can you just pay for it? We'll give you a post-dated check. No, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. A little humor there. A little humor. Sharon, yell at me later. Mike from Nebraska said, hi, guys. When you do the Vegas trips, does everyone stay in the same hotel? Mike, no. You stay anywhere you want. You can stay, I'm going to be at the Excalibur, and a few people might be there, but you go anywhere that's good, convenient, price point, budget-wise, that works for you. Because really the fun's going to start. We're going to get to the beer house right outside of New York, right on, I don't know what side it is, but right on the side of the building. And we're going to get there roughly around 5 o'clock. We'll probably get there 4:30 or so and grab a table and try to commandeer a few tables. We'll see how busy it is. And then we'll just, drink and eat and have some fun for a while, and then we'll see where the night takes us. Usually, the night takes us to some table areas in front of New York, where we will then have some cocktails, a few stogies if you're down with that, or whatever the case is, and we'll hang out until all hours. We'll gamble, do whatever you want to do. And then the next day, we roll into Tom's Urban for football. So there you have it. What do you look?
Oh, I'm just moving it back to look at some of the.
Carla said, Sharon, from my understanding, Disney is a cruise line. You can bring a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah, that's what that's what I thought it was, Disney.
Joe Succato said, Sharon, thanks for all the help setting us up on the vlogger cruise. We're in the Hilton also, plus the sloth trip you clued us in on at a fantastic price, I might add. Can't wait to meet everyone. Fantastic.
I'm looking forward to meeting you as well.
Are there still any rooms left at that Hilton, or did it book out?
I had added a couple more because there was a couple people that asked about it, so I had a couple more added. I don't know if you click on the link if it's going to show any still available or not, because it was sold out.
Nice.
But
Carla, oh yeah, for sure we can do that. That's a great idea. Carla said, will there be a football watch party on the celebration? You're darn right there will be. We'll watch football on Thanksgiving all day long. Heck yeah. I don't know. Who knows where they might have it on the Lido deck. We're going to party and have a great time.
Who's playing on Thanksgiving Day?
Who knows? I don't even know, but we're going to watch it anyway. It's going to be good football. That's all I'm saying. Pam S. said, the hubby said the football game will be off the chisel. Yes! I love when people adopt the saying. Let's see. Nancy said, now, Daniel Fields, a poop emoji for the Browns. Oh, wow. Browns versus Chargers in New York City. That'll be off the chisel. Well, the poop is brown, Nancy. I mean, you got to give them that.
What's funny is there's a Charger game where they're playing the Cardinals, and we're going to be gone that weekend.
Oh, my God. Can you believe that?
We could have actually gone to the game right
We would have gone to the game. Bonnaby Vacation. Jamie, we need an AZ meetup for football on October 17th. Listen, that would be great, except we're going to be flying home from New York City on October 17th. So I don't think we're going to be able to pull that off.
No, we're flying home.
Are we flying home on the 16th?
I think on the 15th.
Well, let me tell you something. We're going to just be getting home from the premium group cruise, and we will not be in any condition to do a AZ meetup. But we'll get one going, Bonnaby. I promise you that.
Who knows? It could be the 16th with the way flights are these days.
Crazy Cat Traveler. I don't. I'm not sure. Everything was news to us. The Crazy Cat Traveler said, so the ship show may have teased us with a Bermuda 2.0 group cruise. Any truth to that rumor? It's not a no. But at this time, nothing has been planned out. I'm sorry to say that. I think the boys got very excited. The conversations were had, excitement was raised, cocktails were cooking. I'm not sure. Yeah. So that was it. I don't even know if you even have any idea.
I've heard about it, but I think wasn't it 2024 or something they were talking about?
They were talking about 2024, I think, or 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Listen, not that whole ensemble couldn't get together. I just don't know if it's going to be a Bermuda 2.0. We'll talk more about that.
We had talked about something in 2024, but before that we were talking about something else, kind of. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Plays out.
That might be that. Listen, that would be certainly be a good time.
I would like to. Well, we only have one thing really booked in 2024 right now. I would actually like to do a New England, Canada cruise in the fall of 2024. That's just one thing that I haven't done yet.
Did you say New England, Canada cruise?
Yes, I did. Or another cruise to Europe, one or the other.
Please stop with that. You crazy. Joe McMullen said the Yard House in Times Square has lots of DVDs. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate the tip. We'll look that up. We'll do our research. And last time we found the perfect pizza. This time we'll find the perfect sports bar. That's what we'll do.
With pizza.
That's what we'll do. Maybe we'll call in Tommy Casabona, John's friend, who he's talking about the group cruise with. Maybe he can direct us to a fantastic sports bar in the Big Apple. So we'll see what happens. Richard Zollner, not a vlogger. Well, thank you, Richard. That's okay that you're not a vlogger. All right, let me jump ahead a little bit with the chat. Sharon, is there anything? Oh my God. Okay, guys, we got to do the pentatonics thing right now. Okay, so I mentioned earlier. Here's the deal. If you're new, if you just got here, let me see how many people are here. 50 or 60? Is anyone here? 275 people here right now. Thank you, guys. You guys are fantastic. Cheers to you. Almost swallowed a toothpick. Kill myself right here on the live stream. So the band Pentatonics, the a cappella band, thank you, whoever told me that earlier, is going to be at the Hollywood Bowl. Okay, let me give you some information here. Okay. The dates are September 29, 8 p.m. at the Hollywood Bowl, 9/29, 8 p.m. We have 2 tickets to give away. Thank you again so much to Tony Glenane. You are amazing. Thank you for thinking of us, for thinking of the cruise crew, and for being a fan and sharing this with us. We won't go into detail about how it all came to be, but we're thinking of you, Tony, and we hope everything's good for you guys. So Hollywood Bowl, we have 2 tickets for terrace number 6. And if you don't know what terrace number 6 means, all right, first off, this is the band, what they look like. Okay, that's I believe that's a current photo. And the tickets are going to be located right in this area here. The terrace has like these little boxes, and each box has 4 seats. 2 of the 4 seats are going to be here. This is box 1766. We have tickets in box 1761, which is a little left of this, if I'm not mistaken. The view is fantastic. You can see the whole stage unobstructed. You can bring your own food and drink. You can order drinks there, from what I understand. It's going to be amazing. So if you're available to go, and this is something that would interest you, please send an email to sharonatsea@gmail.com. That's sharonatsea@gmail.com. And in the subject of your email, please put the word pentatonics.
Right.
That's all you need to do.
That way I can.
That way she knows what it is.
I can separate it out easily from all of my other emails, and then we'll put them all in a drawing for next Monday night.
Yes, it's a great venue. People are saying, Tony G, is that you, Tony G, 1975? There you are, brother. How are you doing today, buddy? Enjoy the tickets to whoever wins. Thank you so much. You're amazing. This is going to be a great night. So send us an email. We are going to put, do you remember the old days where we would put names in a bucket and we would draw them? Well, that's what we're going to do for this. So we're going to make, the choice will be made next week during the live show on Monday night. You do have to be present to win.
Yes. And
right? You have to be present to win.
Don't, if it's something that you don't think you're going to be able to do, don't just enter just to enter. Like, I mean, enter only if you know you're going to be in California, you live in California, and it's something that you are going to be able to do if you are chosen.
That's right. That's right. So, and I don't know, there could be 3 people, there could be 30 people. I have no idea the response we're going to get for this. Excuse me, but we will do a random a drawing. We will take all the names. We will put the name in a bucket, and we will choose a name. One name, like let's say if Sharon and I were emailing, we'd say, hi, you know, it's Jamie, and Sharon and I want to be in. So we would put in one name for the couple who's interested in going. So one name per email, I guess you could say, whatever you want to say. But we will, and then we will pick a winner next Monday night, and there'll be 2 tickets, just totally, you know, off, not even necessarily cruise related, but 2 great tickets, Pentatonics, the Hollywood Bowl, 9/29, 8 p.m. It's going to be a fantastic show. And everyone says this venue is a once-in-a-lifetime type of place to see a concert, a performance, or anything like that.
Yeah.
We've never been. Daniel Fields has been. He was talking about how fantastic it is. So it's going to be great. So, Tony, thank you so much for allowing us to have the honor and the fun to give that away. And guys, make sure that you do that. And we'll see who wins for next week. Yeah. So there you go, Pentatonics. Maybe you'll be there 9/29. It's going to be fantastic. Yes, you can bring your own food and drink as well. That's awesome. Marion Dillon says it's a great venue. Let me jump ahead a little bit. I jumped ahead in the chat, so if I missed your comment and you will have something important, bring it on back. Eric Granger says, seeing the show with Hollywood Bowl is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Diana Staten said, Bill and Michelle got married at the Excalibur in costume. I don't doubt it.
Gosh.
I don't doubt that at all. Those are good seats, said Daniel. Good luck to everyone who enters, said Sue. How many people can spell pentatonics? Richard, I don't know. I mean, I barely got it right. There's a P and an N and an X, and that's all I got.
We're not judging on spelling. So.
Spelling is not, yes. If your spelling's off, you won't lose any points for that. That's for sure. So there you have it. So will Matthew be making an appearance to draw the name?
Oh.
Wow, that's a great question. We'll have to check his work schedule and see.
If he's not working, we'll put in a request.
Or if he doesn't have a lot of homework. We'll see. One or the other. One or the other. And listen, if Matthew can't do it, maybe we can get Callie to do it. Wow.
We'll put in a request.
Wow. That'd be fantastic. So we'll see what happens. Okay, Sharon, what else do we have? We talked about this. We talked about this. We talked about this. We talked about... Oh, the one thing we didn't talk about... So our vlogs are done from our cruise, right? We had an amazing cruise here recently on the Breeze. We've wrapped up the vlogs. And we really enjoyed making those vlogs and had a fun time recording everything for you guys and sharing it. Thank you so much. The vlogs did pretty well, and that really kind of excited us, to be quite honest with you. Sharon, for the meantime, between now and the Prima cruise, I think is getting back into the tips and the tricks, the ways to have a better cruise experience. Is that right?
Yeah, we'll put some more tips out and maybe updated ones. It's hard to think of tips because I feel like we put out every tip there was back in the day, and so it's just hard. But some of the quality of those videos aren't as good, I guess. It isn't as good. So we're going to try to just reduce some and maybe add some updated tips and things in there.
Listen, we could pull a veil video out. We could put a new thumbnail on it, upload it again. Who knows if people might not even know the difference.
But
some people may not have seen it before.
But we're making new tips and also I think I mentioned a while back new like port sort of guides not for the islands that we visit. We've done a lot of those, but like cruise ports, terminals where you leave from. So like places to stay, hotels to stay at, parking. Things to do around the area, restaurants to eat at. Some of our favorites that we like so we already have one for Galveston, Port Canaveral. I'm working on like some other cruise ports as well. So hopefully all the main ones will be done, and all those videos are going to be coming out in the next few weeks here.
Yes.
So it's just some of them are done. It's just a matter of editing them and getting them out posted.
There you have it. So more good cruise information from Sharon. We know that there, like she said, that we're going to have to go back to the well. We'll try not to be too repetitive. Some of you may have seen things a year, 2 years, 3 years ago, whatever the case is. But we'll try to put a new spin on it and really relate it to what it's going to be like now, maybe versus what it was like, back in the day.
Well,
so
it's hard
we'll see what
because
happens.
a lot of I feel like a lot of people that follow us are more experienced cruisers, but then we want to put out things for the new cruisers as well. It's helpful because they're the ones that seem to enjoy the cruise tips. I think even more. I don't know, but
well, listen, it's not like Nautical Nurse Nancy needs any cruise tips, right? She's a pro cruiser.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of other people, I can just read a dozen names in 2 seconds out of this chat field here that have been on tons of cruises. Beth Ullinger, for instance, Beth and Doug Ullinger, they're practically pro cruisers, right? Timothy Walters, he's been on a bunch of them. The Fields have been on it, but Carla McClendon, she runs the Port of Canaveral practically. She doesn't need a cruise tip, but others might. So it's okay if they're not the most widely viewed things, but it's good information, and we have information that's just as good. And that's the deal. So so look for those in the meantime, and we'll see if there's anything else neat that we can put out, and we'll see how it all
Steven
plays
says,
out.
when are we coming to Australia? Stephen Ames, I don't know. We had 2 cruises booked to Australia. Both of them got canceled during the pandemic. We will be there at some point, maybe.
Hopefully soon.
I don't know about 2024, maybe, but if not, probably 2025 might be the year.
I hope so. Laura G, hello. Casual Cruiser said, I live in the LA area, but I'll be on a back-to-back on Navigator when you do the Hollywood Bowl deal. Iceland Bucket List Group Cruise sounds amazing. I just sent Sharon an email. Laura G, we'll look for that and get back to you here tonight or first thing in the morning. Debbie Range, what's up? Has been watching a few tip videos today, as a matter of fact. So there you have it. Lots of new terminals. The LA port's going to have a lot going on the next few years as well. That'll be very cool. Yes, we have been to Hawaii. We have some fancy, I think they're fantastic Hawaii blogs you can go check out
it was
on
during,
the channel from a year and a half, 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, it was right before cruising started back up in the winter, right before that winter of, was it January, February or something of 2021.
Yeah.
So we went to Hawaii for a week, and there's I don't know, probably 6-7 videos, Hawaii videos out there.
The Cruise Seeker says, I drink too many dirty martinis and I will not be able to say pentatonics properly. Just get the penta and the tonics. But it does sound a lot like gin and tonic. So if you're at the bar, watch out how you say it or you might get the wrong drink. Sue O'Connor, Sue, we love you. You are freaking awesome. Thank you. You guys do a great job putting out content. Sue, we love you.
Sue.
You're fantastic. Larry Thomas says, Stephen Ains, we are not SASC, but we will be there September 30 when the Splendor cruises into the harbor.
Yeah.
Of course, Larry, Elaine, you guys, Larry, I got to tell you, I have to remember to send this video. When there was a moment where we were laying out, I don't want to spoil the video, but whatever, I'll just tell you. Sharon and I were in the Serenity Deck area on the Breeze cruise.
Yeah.
And I looked.
You never sent that?
I don't think I ever sent it. And I looked to my right, and there were 20 chairs.
He made a special video for
Empty.
you, Larry.
They were empty. Nobody there. And I made a special video right in the middle of, I think I might have had a Buffalo Trace in my hand, or I've just finished one or something. And I don't know why, but I thought of Larry and Elaine Thomas. Right in the middle. I'm cruising. I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm on the Serenity Deck. I'm laying on a chair, basking in the sun.
And
what pops into my head?
Empty chairs.
Empty. And Larry and Elaine Thomas pop into my head out of the blue. And I made a video. I got to remember to send that to you, dude. I'll be there. Let's see. What Tony G asked, are they expanding LA? I wish Celebrity, NCL, and Princess would commit year round. Maybe you'll see. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Cruise tips equals how we found you. It's how we started looking into the cruise channel. See that, Nancy? We know the deal. And now, Nancy, how ironic. You started with cruising looking for tips, and now people come to you for tips.
Yeah.
How wild is that? How wild is that? Beth Ellinger said, hee hee, lots of time at sea. Beth, how are you and Doug doing? I can't wait to see you guys around town again soon. Gary Walt said, I'm a new cruiser, and so keep them coming. Crazy Cat Traveler said, I've been on 3. Am I still a newbie? First carnival in November.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess you might still be a newbie, especially if you're trying out a new cruise line. This past week on the Breakaway, the cruise was number 20 for me overall. Aspen ATT was on the Breakaway this week. Leanne Francesconi was on the Breakaway. Did you guys run into each other, or did you even know that each of you were on there? I'm not sure. That would have been fantastic. I'm experienced, but I'm always up for tips. I don't know everything. Tess Salman, don't worry about it. I've got a tip for you. Boom. Sorry about that. I couldn't help it. Tess, we love you. How you doing? I'm glad you got your YouTube up and running. I just couldn't control myself. Mr. Cruise Fever, I've been on Carnival Cruise Line 10 times, Royal Caribbean 2 times. A lot of people are like that. You're heavy on one person. We need to get out more. We want more NCL and more Royal in our lives. That's going to be our goal for the next 3 years. Is that true? That I just made that up, didn't I?
Well, I don't know.
I think that's a true statement.
More NCL, maybe a little Royal. I want to try Celebrity, and I want to try Princess, but I need to wait a while because now you know me. When something doesn't go my way, I get like this bad,
Bad juju.
kind of like hold this little grudge for a while. So I had some issues with Princess last week, and
That was just
They
on
made
the
me
phone,
very-
for God's sake.
hey, they made me very upset for
God, do not
days.
piss off Sharon. Whoa.
So
Whoa.
now I just don't want to book with them right now.
Yeah, Sharon can be very. She can be. She can really be. She really can.
Well,
I'm not
hey.
gonna say. I've said it once, and I'm never gonna say it again. Okay, let's just say that.
Hey, when you call multiple times and there's not one person that can get the job done or help you, and you're on hold for hours, and it's yeah. It was
Scott McNeil said-
insane at Princess last
Scott McNeil said, "I just did a Sharon and Jamie tip. I went to deck 2 for the elevator." Scott, did you really do that, and did it really work, or are you just saying that? Because if you did, that's freaking awesome. If it helps one person, it's worth everything. Jamie, when is the fellas group cruise? Since the ladies got the right idea. Party on the Sea, I'm not sure. I do know that part of the fellas thing is in Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. There was some negotiations behind the scenes. It may or may not have included jewelry. I can't confirm or deny any of that. And we're just gonna leave it at that. But let's just say Sharon is if you've ever seen Sharon in a cruise port negotiating to save $3 on something, you know she is a top level hardcore negotiator, and she will not give up until she gets exactly what she wants. That's for sure. That is for sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. Yeah, I gotta see if Scott follows up on that, because I would love to hear all about that. Beth Ollinger said, "Thanks, Sharon, for your super quick response today. You are the best." Well, Beth, you're linked into the hotline. You're linked right into the VIP hotline over here. So come on.
You're welcome. Mondays are usually one of my busiest days, and today was it was pretty.
Nancy said Jimmy shows his little wink. Tess said, "Oh my, I'm flushed." No, McKinley, Maria, Rodriguez, we have not been to Fiji or Tonga. Hawaii is as tropical as we've been so far.
I would love to go to Fiji one day, though.
Yes, we will see. Princess Cruise Line, watch out, don't anger Sharon. You are throwing. Sharon is moving to celebrity, said Kevin Brubaker. Don't make Sharon mad. I didn't care for Princess at Ron
once, but I was actually watching it was I ran across it. It was just a video that popped up on YouTube, and I don't know why I clicked on it because I don't even know these people, but I clicked on it, watched it, and after seeing this video, I'm not going to book one of those new balconies that open up on Celebrity, the Infinity
balcony. Yeah, the one that has like the window. It's like a full picture window, and then the window opens up.
Yeah, but because after watching what they had to go through, it doesn't look like a fun cabin. Like, I don't think I'd like it.
The Cruise Seekers said, "You two are an inspiration to mine and the wife's channel. Thanks for all you do. We'll be on the breakaway in January with all of you." That'll be fantastic, Cruise Seekers.
Great. I can't wait.
Very cool. Thank you so much. And so as a reminder, guys, if you're just here and you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up before you leave today. It's not a lot of effort on your part. Just a click here, a click there. If you're on your phone, close the chat, hit the thumbs up, open the chat back up. You're right where you were. And if you want to comment, post your photos, post your pictures, share your experiences on the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. We would love that to happen. If you have questions, ask them. They'll get answered. There's tons of experienced cruisers there. But the irony is that we just don't get a lot of cruise questions in there. I think we have so many experienced cruisers that people are like, yeah, well, I know that already. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. But anyway,
Kelly Hollow says she agrees about Princess.
Kelly, I would love to hear why you and Chris aren't big fans of that. Let's talk about that next time we cruise together, shall we? I'm excited for Icon of the Seas. Any idea when we can book it?
Oh, I think, let's see, when did I hear? I think it's going to be later, towards the end of the year or so. I did hear that somewhere, and I just can't remember. That's one I think we might try to go on.
Oh my God, Bill Staten, hold on. 4 minutes ago, he posted, "Howdy, y'all. Floating somewhere in the Gulf. I needed you guys to kick my butt onto the stage, but I ended up going. First time ever doing karaoke. I'm going to be ready for Alaska." Oh my God.
Wow.
Bill, hold on. Bill, as long as you're wearing this outfit, you are ready for anything, my friend. We love you. We're glad you and your wife, you and Michelle, are having a great time. That is fantastic. So we sure appreciate that. And man, we love you. It was great meeting you. You guys are one of a kind, two of a kind, and we can't wait to see you again on a cruise ship. It'll be fantastic. Let's see what else. Scott McDeal said, "I really did," so he confirmed it. He really did go up to deck 2. If you don't know what he's talking about, look on our channel. I myself have a shorts video out with the most hideous face on the thumbnail. I'm like this.
Oh my God.
So I looked at it. I'm kind of like that on the thumbnail, but it's a great cruise ship nonetheless.
If anything, people are probably click on it just to see what it is.
It's like the. Looks like I've had like 7 martinis on the thing. It's ridiculous. But it's a fantastic cruise ship. Kathy Neff said, "We've only done Carnival so far, going on Royal in October and with Norwegian booked." Very cool. Yes, we stayed with one cruise line for a very, very long time. But
we did. There's some cruise lines that are better for kids. So if you have a family, you have young kids, certain ones are just more fun for kids. So that's why we stuck with Carnival for the longest time, because our son loved Carnival. He loved the kids club. And when he got a little bit older, we went on Royal and Norwegian, and he wasn't a fan of Royals. He was in the teen club by then, but he just wasn't a fan of it. So he really doesn't care for Royals teen club.
In all fairness, there's only once or twice.
He did like Norwegian's teen club. He did like Norwegian. So.
There you go. Hold on. So, yes, everyone wants Bill Staten, tell Savannah we all said hi. Sharonatsea Cruise Crew loves her, and we can't wait to see her again. Let's see. If there's a line for the cruise ship elevator, just take the stairs, even if I'm down deck 10. Oh, Aspen 8. Oh, hell no. Listen, I am not walking to deck 10. If I was on like deck 3, maybe I'd walk from deck 0. But other than that, listen, I take the elevator to go up one flight.
I've taken the stairs.
That's a horrible thing to say. It's as lazy as can be, but I'm one
when
of the
there was a long line, I've taken the stairs a couple times. I left you guys at the elevators.
I'll take the stairs to go down 2 flights.
Because I ran up and I beat you. I got into the room first. Because we were all, we got back from an excursion the one day, and, you know, everyone's that wants to go to the bathroom. So we're all running, and I remember I ran up first and got in there. I was in the bathroom when everyone else came in. I'm like, I beat you.
Tessa Mott said, YouTube issues not resolved. Still typing elsewhere and copy and pasting. Thanks for the tip. Tess, listen, it's all those websites you're going to. There's lots of bad stuff on them. Just clear your cache and your cookies. You'll be fine. Diane Staten said, I've read every cruise tip I could find. All right, I hope so. I hope you went back and watched every one of Sharon's cruise tips all the way back from 2018 and 19.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're fantastic, and they carry over. They carry over very much so.
A lot of the stuff's still the same, but there's a few new things and changes.
That's right. Stephen Ames can't wait to cruise again. Stephen, you'll be back, buddy. You'll be back. Daniel has friends at the Princess IT department. Maybe they can help out. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Aspen did Princess in 2015. No complaints, she said. Aspen ATC. Let's see. What else do we have? What else? Do you always... True Texan Girl, do you always use the shuttle at Galveston Terminal, or do you walk it? I always park at the Easy Cruise, which is right across from the Railroad Museum, and I walk. But suitcase wheel broke on the rough street.
We've never used a shuttle in Galveston. We've... this last time, we rented a car... and we parked at the terminal. Usually we fly in and then we take an Uber to the port. My sister lives there, and she used to give us a ride to the port, but the last couple of times we took an Uber there and an Uber back to the airport.
Yeah,
So.
and sometimes it's tough because we want to be like, hey, we're getting in at, like 8 at night, or we're getting in at, 4 in the morning. Can you pick us up? That's just brutal.
And, but yeah, this last time we rented the car, and I don't know if we're ever in Galveston for a couple days beforehand, we might try to do that again. That was actually really convenient. It worked out a lot easier than we thought it was going to be. It was just really convenient.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you want to drive around a little bit and see some stuff, let's say you want to go to Galveston, you want to get to your hotel, you want to go to dinner, you want to go over to the seawall maybe on the other side of the island. It's only 2 miles, and do some stuff and check stuff out. Maybe you want to go by Buc-ee's. Right, and you don't want to go Uber to Uber to Uber to Uber, which can get costly. And maybe renting a car is an option, and then parking for your cruise, and then going from there. We parked with the Port of Galveston. There are other companies that handle parking. That's what was mentioned there. The shuttle and stuff. And there are, I think, even Port of Galveston might have some shuttle style parking.
They have shuttles too for a couple of their areas, but we parked in the Easy, I think it was called the Easy. No, not Easy.
Express parking.
Express parking. So we were right there. We
nice.
just walked a few yards, or right to the top.
Well, it was a couple hundred yards when we got there, and it was hot as bells. I'm not going to lie to you, but we did okay. Bad. We were all a little bit cranky once we got into the terminal, and then we loosened up pretty quickly. That's for sure. Yeah. But and of course, if you're going to be cruising Royal Caribbean, then in November,
park at the cruise port.
You're going to park at the new cruise port, the Terminal 10.
Right there. All the parking's right outside.
And don't forget, many people have already saved $20 on their parking. Sharon at Sea in lowercase.
Well,
Sharon at Sea in lowercase, we believe, is the code to save $20 on your parking at Terminal 10 for your future cruises out of the new Royal Caribbean terminal. There's 3 different parking lots. So you can save $20 by putting in the code Sharon at Sea. Can you believe that? Sharon at Sea will save you $20. That's fantastic.
The North lot is going to be the one, I think is probably the closest, the kind of the prime location.
Sure.
But there's three areas over there to park.
There you go. Thumbs up are not matching the people watching. Get those thumbs up. Thank you, Kathy L. That's very nice of you to say. Get those thumbs up, people. Come on, hold on. Let me do it. Let me see what's happening with the thumbs up. Let me see. I can't see anything there. Maybe I can see it here. No, I can't see anything there, too. We still have 234 people here. That is fantastic. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. Beth Ollinger, we know that you're late, but it's okay. We forgive you. I know I'm late to the party, but are there any group excursions for Alaska yet? I saw some that are sold out.
for the group cruise, we don't have any planned yet, but we're going to be working on those very soon with John. And I don't know if we're going to do a group excursion, and we're not going to do a group excursion in every port, but we will make some arrangements in one of the ports to have something for the group who want to come along with us. I don't know what port that's going to be yet.
We'll probably be doing all of our own excursions. We probably wouldn't plan anything through the cruise line, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll probably have a company that helps us out with that.
There we go. Need 4 more for 200. Thank you, Amy Stapleton. Thank you for pushing for 4 more. 4 more. Nancy Raphaelian. Hey, Sharon and Jamie. Hope you're doing well. My sister and I will be cruising on the Mardi Gras next month, celebrating her 21st and my 23rd birthday.
Oh, wow.
That will be fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations. You're going to have a great time. It's a gorgeous ship. You will love it. Do we like to hide ducks on the cruises, or do we like to find the ducks? Arcade and Travel Adventures asks us. Sharon, what's the deal?
We have never hidden ducks. I mean, I think it's fun. I think it's a cute little thing to do. We just haven't done it. I mean, making the ducks, putting the little things on it. A lot of times we go on group cruises and we're always bringing a lot of group things already. So it's just more to pack that we don't want to pack. And when we're traveling with just us, sometimes we're trying to pack light as well. So, we don't do it. We've found some ducks before, and that's kind of cool when we find them. But we just haven't got into the ducks a lot. I think because when Matthew was younger, he would go to the arcade on the Carnival ships, and they had those machines full of ducks in there. Mm-hmm. And he would play the games in there, but he loved swiping the card and getting the ducks. And there have been times when he was young that we probably came home with 20 or 30 ducks. Yeah. I mean,
But ducks. We paid good money for those ducks in the arcade.
We're ducked out.
50 cents a piece, a minimum.
So.
Sharon would get back to the room and be like, what the duck, Sharon?
I know, we have all these ducks everywhere. And when he was, because he would, like when he was 5 or 6, you know, he would come back, and when he was just hanging around in the room with nothing to do or whatever, he would like hang out and do weird things, you know, play around with the ducks and stuff. And so it gave me something to do. So, yeah, we always brought home a lot of ducks.
Let's see.
I think they're fun. And we enjoyed finding some ducks.
Arcade and Travel Adventures, they want more tours of the arcades on the ship. All right, we'll do our best.
Of the arcades?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys...
We used to put tours of the arcades out, but...
It's just in our blogs.
It seemed like... well, I had a few separate ones, but they didn't get watched much. But...
They're in demand, high demand right now. They're asking for it. Nicole Campbell said, have you guys cruised out of Fort Lauderdale? If so, any hotel recommendations? I think the one place we stayed in Fort Lauderdale was Embassy Suites.
Yeah, our favorite place is Embassy Suites.
Listen, the reviews can be a little up and down, but take it with a grain of salt. We like it because it's got the evening cocktail reception if you're there on a Friday, Saturday night, whatever. They have breakfast available. And Embassy Suites was almost right across the street, was a very nice shopping plaza with a grocery store. There was a great Italian restaurant made out a few years ago. It may or may not still be there. But we love having a store nearby that we can get any last minute things we need. Wine, suntan lotion, last minute, things for your cruise.
There was a lot within walking distance. In fact, I think that is that the one? I think there was actually a TJ Maxx right there too.
There you go.
So, I thought about going shopping while I was there, and then I remembered that, if I buy things,
then I had to grab her by the scruff of her neck.
So I'm like, okay.
Drag her out of there. Drag her out of there. Manny Fanny, thank you for doing everything y'all are putting out as far as content for the cruising. Very informative. Thank you so much. Very nice. We appreciate it. People do get very creative with the ducks. Listen, I'm sorry. Don't take it the wrong way. I ain't got no time for ducks. No. I'm very busy on the cruise. Ducks are just not in my wheelhouse.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I think it's fun. We just don't take the time to do it, but I think it's a fun thing for people to do. It's like and I love finding them. And then it's kind of fun to see what people put on them. People are really creative with what they put on.
Yes. Nina Crennan, what's going on? How are you guys doing tonight? Love to see you. Wanted to do the Tracy on Fjord boat into the glacier in Alaska, but it doesn't show up in the excursions. You never know. We might put that together. We'll see what happens. We're going to put something fun together. I promise you that. Let's see. Carla McClellan said it might be listed under Seattle Shore excursions. Very nice insight by Carla. Thank you so much. Let's see. Am I caught up? I'm almost caught up with the chat. Let's see. What else do we have? True Testing Girl Jay said, I got a deck of cards for free at the Carnival Information Desk. See, there you go. You can do that and start your own poker game on the side.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. Be Satan 67. Have a great cruise. We hope you guys are having a blast. Love to see you.
Yeah, keep posting those pictures. We love it.
No river cruises for us yet, Diane, but we'll see what happens.
No, but I've been looking at Viking. We have some, I guess, family that, well, so
Yes,
our daughter's
some in-law family, yeah.
they're all taking a Viking cruise next month, and so I've been looking at them a lot, and they're intriguing. Like,
We'll see what happens. Crazy Cat Shuttle said, the only ducks I care about are my Oregon Ducks. That's right, Justin Herbert, baby. Woo woo! Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Tanya Field says the Viking headquarters next to my work, so you can go in and put in a good word for us.
Oh, did we miss something? Nina says, Beth, are you guys in? Did we miss?
Oh, I think, yeah, because Nina's trying to put together a little. I think she's working on a little excursion type of deal. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay.
We're all in. We're all gonna have a good time. That cruise is gonna be hashtag off the chisel. Yeah. No, Party on the Seas. No Fellows Group cruise as of yet. Texas. I'm Texas. Vegas. I don't know how I said Texas. I think I was reading the word Texas in the chat. Vegas is almost kind of a guy's thing. Although everyone, and I mean everyone, families, couples, everybody, guys, girls are all welcome to
I
it.
think there's as many women going as men, though, Jamie.
Yes.
I don't think you can call it a guy's thing.
On what? On Vegas?
Yeah.
There might be. Yeah, I know, but it's a guy's thing to me because I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
And my roommate will be a guy. I'll be staying with John.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have a room that's adjacent to Tony again. We'll see what happens. That's right, guys. Tony from Alita Loca is going to be in Vegas if you don't know. We're going to party. If you guys have gone on a group cruise with them, you don't even know. You don't even know. It's going to get crazy. Crazy, I'm telling you. Late night craft table. The craft table is going to be hot dice all night long with Tony and I on the thing. I'm telling you right now. Let's see, what else?
Stephen Ames said, would you book any flights if you're still waiting on your passport? Well, if you're coming from Australia, I would probably wait till you get your passport and you have everything before you book your flights. And
Good call.
especially depending on where you book your flights from. Make sure if you do book them with a airline that is going to give you credit back if you can't make the trip.
Boom. You're so smart. You are so smart. Sharon, is there anything else we need to cover? I know it's 7:30. It's almost 7:30. You guys have been amazing. We thank you so much for joining us for another fun Monday night. Again, a couple tips, or not tips, but things we talked about earlier. Ensenada. If you're traveling to Ensenada, Mexico from the West Coast, don't make any big plans because it looks like the cruise lines are staying clear right now because of cartel action, violence, stuff getting a little close to town, closer than they like it to be.
It might just be for a short time.
Who knows? We'll see what happens. There may just be a certain issue that needs to get resolved. We're not quite sure. So we'll see what happens. Protocols are lifting everywhere. People are cruising. Cruising is back. People are having a great time. If I can quote
Ships
Larry
are
Thomas,
full. They're going to be
cruising
so
is
full.
back. They are. Hopefully the staffing is full
Lines
too.
are going to be long again.
Probably one of the coolest things we were told on our Breeze cruise was from a guy working the bar at the Serenity Deck, Alan. And he told us that as of the next schedule that starts 2 weeks from when we were,
So
they were going to
right
be
now.
fully staffed.
So they should be fully staffed.
And we hope all the cruise ships can get fully staffed soon, and we'll see what happens. No, don't pass betting with you and Tony throwing. No, cruise seekers, we would never don't pass. I can't do that. Thanks again for another awesome Monday night. We appreciate that. Lindy Lou, it's great to see you. Ensenada is a great ship day. Debbie Range, you're not wrong about that. You can get out, maybe go right in the little immediate area there and then get back to the ship. You can support the locals and then get back safe and sound. Michael answered Giovanni said Viking cruise ships don't like wheelchair-bound people.
Oh.
That's quite a good thing to know, I guess. But
Right.
that
I guess
if they just don't have the room or it's not convenient or whatnot.
I know they're very small, so and they're a lot older, so I'm wondering if they're they're
not built
never
up for
been
what needs
set
to be
up
now.
for it, probably.
Cindy Bridges, good night. McKinley Maria Rodriguez, 18. Good night. Diana Staten, good night. Glad you could join us. Thanks for coming. Hope we see you again. Richard Zollner learned how to spell pentatonic. We'll start that next week. We got to get back on our What Did You Learn Tonight?
Yeah.
We got to start that earlier
Oh,
so
yeah,
everybody can get their
we haven't
stuff.
done that in a while.
We'll get back to the maybe. You know what we do need to do? We need to get back to the Sharonatsea time machine. We need to bring it back. We'll try to bring one back next week for you guys and see if we can do it. You guys have been awesome. We love you. We thank you so much. Be safe. Be cruising. Have a great night. And until next time, from all of us here at Sharonatsea Travel, from me, from Sharon, from Matthew, from Callie, from the dogs, from Lucy and Boswell, from the amazing nautical nurse Nancy, thank you for everything you do and all the love you've given us at the channel. Please make sure you go check out nautical nurse Nancy and her channel as soon as you can. Great videos. She's an amazing lady and a great family. Leanne Francesconi, she traveled 14 hours plus to get home. Nightmare after her breakaway cruise. We hope it was all worth it in the long run, and at least you had a good time to look back on. And we'll talk to you all soon. And until next time, guys.
We'll see you next week.
You know
Have
what?
a great cruise if you're going cruising anytime soon. And good night, everyone.
Good night. Here, let's leave you with a couple of our favorite drone shots. Here you go. Do you guys like the drones? Do you want to see drone? Do you want to see video that has drone shots? Here you go. We'll see you next time. Peace out. We love you.